Hey, what's up everybody? Did you know that 96,000 people move to Las Vegas every single year? The question is why? Well, due to the Fed's interest rate hikes have increased the cost of living for many Americans across the country. Americans are now looking to relocate to Las Vegas because of no state income tax, low unemployment, low cost of living, and affordability for housing. We're also the entertainment capital of the world. So if you are thinking about relocating to Las Vegas, we would like to offer you a free Southern Nevada market report and a relocation guide. All you have to do is click on that link below to claim yours today. All right, guys, what's up? Another day, another property home tour. Wow, take a look at that. That is Turtle Head Peak right there. No, I think it's that one. No, it's that one right there. Now, we did hike Turtle Head Peak. It literally took us about 4 hours to get up there, but the view is unbelievable. It is a moderate trail, so keep in mind, you got to be a little bit skilled. So today we are up here in Summerlin, masterplan community. We're going to be looking at two of these homes here by Richmond American Homes. This is the Maple model. As you can see with the Maple model, you have an option for 3 to 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms with a 2-car garage, 2,500 square feet. Once we're done with this video, we're going to head over to the Cottonwood. In the Cottonwood, you have an option for a 4 to 6 bedroom, 2.5 to a 4 bathroom, and then you have about 2,200 square feet all the way up to 2,370. So let's take a look at this. Now, one thing about this builder, you can no longer spec out your home. Basically, when they release the models for sale, what you see is what you get. If you like the price, then you're good. Now, the pricing here is by the time the builder is finished, you're going to be into it for about $850. The highest sale here was about $920,000, believe it or not. It is pretty unbelievable. But let's take a look at the product here. So as you can see, we do have terracotta. Okay, I haven't talked about this in a while. I had a client that had asked me, do these actually come with it? Because I've noticed a lot of builders have these pavers, and the answer is yes. The reason why is because if you did the concrete slab, you'll end up getting some cracking foundation, then you start to have problems, and that causes more problems for the builder. So to alleviate that problem, what they decided to do was to do the pavers, because the grounds will shift. So that was a smart part on the builders. Now, one thing that I want you to understand, all the utility stuff will be on the side of the garage, okay? Another thing is that you may want to consider sealing your driveway. If you do seal the driveway here in the pavers, you're going to have more of that glossy look. One thing I want you to understand, when you are building out your home, make sure you check all the pavers, and a lot of times the painters will actually spill paint. They'll come out here with the paintbrush and try to clean their paintbrush. As you can see, there's a lot of paint marks here. So it looks like this guy is running the main water line for the sprinkler system. All right, let's go through the door here. So looks like we have a rekey, which is really nice. You have that option. This one's going to be a little bit unique here. Now, as far as the texture wise, this is a skip trowel texture here. As you can see, they're very large patterns. They spray it and they scrape it. That's going to be one cost. But again, a lot of this options that you see here, before you had the option to really pick and choose from the flooring. You had so many options, but now we just don't have that. Again, what you see is what you get. The model here will be released for sale sometime. We've got a couple more months, so if you guys are interested, this will be above the $900,000, okay? Let's go take a look at the backyard. Now, if you guys want to know what the price is of the standing inventory, wait till the end of the video here, okay? I'm going to tell you the cost of the standing inventory, what they have, what do they have left, and more about the community HOAs, if there's any SIDs and lids, okay? This is a very deep backyard, that's for sure. Gorgeous mountain views for sure. Synthetic grass, definitely the quality. We got the cover patio. This was an option during that time where you had the option to extend this on out. Plus with the ceiling fans. Looks like we have a Lennox AC unit. Here, not too sure what this is right here. This is here for a reason, and I'm not too sure why. Looks like they were probably gonna run another AC unit, some pipes or something. I definitely would question that. The slider at the time is a upgrade. These are vinyl slides. During your inspections here, we got to clean up some of this paint. On this one right here, we have a second control valve for your irrigation system. This is already piped out for your natural gas, which is nice. This is about a $450 upgrade here. Now, if you wanted to, you could literally run a barbecue grill all the way out there. You would just tap this down, run it underneath, all the way over there, okay? So it looks like we got a couple clean outs here. Looks like the laundry room is going to be on this side. And then we have our hood here, okay? All right, let's go inside the house. This home's a little bit unique. It's very long. Okay, what's going on here? Somebody at my door? This one has surround sounds. But with Richmond, these guys are still using the old school can lighting. I feel like we got to get rid of that. Nobody uses that anymore. I feel like it's just a little bit outdated. I cannot believe they have not switched yet. We got a 1/2 inch on the bull nose here. Coming into the primary. This one has a bunch of alarms connected to all the windows, which is really nice. 9-foot ceilings, 8-foot doors. We do have some upgraded on the doors. Baseboards are upgraded, and also the carpet as well. Comes with the 4 rocker switch. You got the distribute sounds, which is really nice. Then we have our half hot here. This right here, we're missing our striker plate, which is kind of interesting because normally on the bills, when they do the striker plate, they don't even paint this. They normally put the striker plate, paint it, then come back with a razor blade and cut it out. 1/2 inch on the glass here. We do got some little bit rust there. That will be common. So if you do have a light here, okay, you can actually put a light here, but there's a certain type of light that is designed for the wet areas. We got nice looters to create some contrast here, but we got some overpaint here. Let's take a look at the walk-in closet. A little bit narrow. Undermounted sink, quartz countertops here. This definitely needs to be rebuffed. One thing, quick tip, if you buy these things right here, they're actually pretty good as far as resistant wise. But if you do spill wine or something like that, I mean, obviously you got to clean it up. You can't let it soak. But just make sure to take your hand above this whole thing, because sometimes there's certain areas that could be very gritty. that needs to be repolished. Now, what's great about this material, if you ever get cracks or chips, it's easy to really fix, believe it or not, versus like, you know, granite or something like that. I mean, you still can fix the granite. Linen closet, okay. We have more of a galley kitchen, 36-inch countertops with a pot filler, 42 upper cabinets with a 1-inch light rail. These are soft closing cabinets, okay. Now, something I want to share with you about the cabinets. If your cabinets are not leveled, okay, you see how like there's a gap? We could actually put this gap even together. How? We actually make the adjustments on here. You can actually control this up, down. You can tilt the cabinet as well. So that's what I like about that mechanism here. Let's take a look at the dishwasher. Undermounted sink, okay. Focus Plumbing is the plumbers here. Our garbage disposal switch is right here too as well. We got an air gap. Reason why we have an air gap is so that way there's no air. It pushes it right through there, which is really nice. That's definitely a plus. Here we have our oven. And is this just a regular, oh, it's convection. Cool. Oh, we got a lazy Susan. What's it called? Lazy Susan? Susie Lazin? Lazy Susie? Whatever. Just let me know in the comments. As you can see, we're starting to get a lot of scuff marks here. The reason why we got the scuff marks here is because we do not have the bumpers. Make sure all the bumpers are at the end. This is what a bumper is right here, folks. See this? Make sure you have that. So we got one thermostat here. So we know we got one condenser. We have another thermostat that indicates it is a dual zone. So this is going to be your pantry. The doors are not solid core doors. Now this one is highly upgraded as far as the glass. And then we have the skin here. So this would be an extra upgrade if you did this with any builder. Again, you can't do any upgrades. What you see is what you get, okay, with the standing inventory. LVP on the flooring. And then we have some lights here, which is pretty cool. Additional storage underneath the staircase. Coat closet. So before in the past, this would be a pony wall, but they upgraded this structurally and then added the rail here. We got two 20 by 20 air filters right above. Coming upstairs. Very large bedroom for sure. We got a transfer duct, which is nice. Let's take a look at the walk-in closet. This is something that you can possibly do on your own. Purchase this product through IKEA or IKEA. Very large bedrooms. Laundry room, I'm going to say a little bit small here. 12 by 24 on the tile, 6-inch on the baseboards. Obviously, these baseboards are going to be an upgrade. Drain pan, which is a really nice. This is, I think, 24 cubic inches. So this is one of the larger washers. They upgraded the cabinets here. Coming across the hallway, we have the bathroom. 36 inches high. Smells like sewage here. The reason why is because there's no water running through the pipes. That's another thing. If you end up buying a home here, make sure your agent winterized the home if you are planning on coming back to Vegas like in a couple weeks. Because if the water dries out and you don't have water in the toilet and that water dries out, then you're going to get that sewage smell that comes in here. And it's called winterizing, okay? Also, another thing, if you guys don't have a real estate agent, we definitely would love to earn your business. We always go above and beyond any other real estate company that is out there, okay? Once the transaction has closed and we get paid, we do not walk away. You will always hear from us. A lot of times, complaints I get from consumers, oh, we close on the deal, and next thing you know, I don't even hear from my agent. That's not what we do. This is a full service company. Once you're gone, if you need us to watch your home, manage your home, we help you with that. If you're going to go through the construction phase and you're not here, we manage. We help you with all that too as well. Check out our Google reviews. As you can see, we have another thermostat here. This is a dual zone. However, one thing that you need to be aware of, if you have it under cool, you can't go downstairs and change it to hot. If you have the system on hot, it all has to stay hot, but you can change the different temperatures of the heat or different temperatures of cool. But also you need to identify which is a master thermostat. So the master thermostat is the one that really controls all the other thermostats. So here we have a pretty large suite, I would say. Very decent size. We have 6-can lighting. Now when it comes to lighting, there's a couple things that you need to understand. If you want the warm tone, you're going to go more for the yellow, right? Let's talk about Kelvin. The higher the Kelvin is, the brighter it's going to be. The color of the light. You have daylight, right? Daylight's going to be more blue. It's going to be more bright. That's what I like. But also depending on the style of your home, right, the lighting will change the mood. So this kind of gives you more of the comfortable, the relax, right? Also, the downlight. Based upon the Kelvin, how much does it project and how much does it cover? So as you can see, for the beam of light, it's stronger, but then as the light travels, it gets lighter. It does get wider, but it also fades. So a room this size, if you did a 4-can lighting, right, could you get away with it? Yes. But as you can see along the walls here, there's 3 sections on the wall where it's more brighter. I don't know if the camera is picking that up or not. But if you have 2 may not be big enough for this. But also depending on the light, okay? Where is it lined up? You may be able to get it equally. However, there could be a truss that is running across and you may not be able to add that can lighting. So you have to take a look at all this, right? We have a 4 rocker switch here too as well. We have a transfer grill, which is great. Identify if it's a transfer grill or transfer duct. They're 2 separate things. Then we have the sink, which is nice, and we have some of the cladding here. Obviously, we have some white grout. Then we just need to make sure it is actually grouted, actually sealed. Coming into the closet, okay, closet's not that bad. And folks, I've been doing this for so long now, okay, like literally, okay. I'm looking to earn your business. Like, seriously. Okay? I'm trying to buy a new car right now. And I need your help. Matter of fact, I'm not even trying to buy another car. I'm trying to buy some more properties. Okay? But also, I do want to say this. Being in the business now for 15 years, okay? All the people that have subscribed and contacted me to help them purchase or even sell a home, Okay. I would not be where I'm at today if it wasn't for you. So I want to say I'm very blessed and I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Like, I honestly do. Okay. Now, I know sometimes when I shoot some of these homes, especially like um, production home builds, like I don't get excited like I used to because it's pretty much all the same stuff, right? It's like the monotony of things. So I'm trying to get back into the groove and try to get more excited. But I also know that a lot of my subscribers like these type of homes, or majority of them end up buying these type of homes, right? So I have to do it. But I mean, at least give me 100 likes, because if you guys at least give me 100 likes, that's going to show me that you guys are still interested in my video home tours, and that's going to push me to do another video home tour. All right, so we got 3 lots available. So we have lot 81, and the total price on here is $853,950. It is elevation B, and the square footage on here is 2,310 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 3 bath with a 2-car garage. Now, this lot right here has a city and strip view, mountain views as well. Now, lot 14 is the 2450 floor plan, and it is elevation C, and it has 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bath, 2-car garage, has a balcony with the mountain view, so that's probably going to be facing more west. And this is lot 14, and the price all in right now is at $864,950. Now, lot number 2, the asking price is $879,806, and that is the 2310 floor plan, and that's also the square footage. It is 4 bedrooms, 3 bath with a 2-car garage. This one right here has city and mountain views right off the balcony. So some of the incentives, right, for this month alone, if you decided to buy one of these spec properties today, they have a couple options here. And the option is the 2-1 buy down. Now, it looks like the 2-1 buy down, so for the first year is 3.999% interest rate, and then the second year will be at 4.999. Then the third year would be 5.999 for the life of the loan. So depending if you do the 15 or the 30 year. Now, the option 2, you can actually do the 30-year fixed at 5.5%, right? So that's totally up to you. It seems like the 5.5% is probably the better option. Now, I want to talk about the HOAs here. Now, I feel like the HOAs are a little bit high. They are asking $185 a month. That includes the master plan community of Summerlin. Now, this is a gated community. Now, one thing that you also have to understand is when you buy here in Summerlin, you also have SIDs and LIDs, right? Here we have SID, which stands for Special Improvement District, and you're going to make a biannually, so this is every 6 months. You're going to be paying $404.80. However, the balance is roughly about $13,000 until it's paid off. The good news is that if you ever decide to sell it, you can try to transfer it over to the next buyer. Sometimes the buyer may ask for you to pay that off. Now, going to the amenities, like I mentioned, this is a gated community. The community parks with grass areas and picnic areas as well. And you are nearby Bluebird Park in Summerlin, but that's currently under construction right now. It does have playgrounds and shaded areas where you can sit down and relax. Now, another park here looks like we have the Grand Park that's currently under construction. This will have like a baseball field, softball, basketball. It looks like you have some climbing playground structural areas and a splash pad for the kids. Don't forget pickleball as well. And it looks like there's a station for exercising, playground, and shaded seating areas. Now the lot size are roughly going to be about 4,000 square feet. So that's going to be 40 wide by 100 deep. That's the average. Now, the incentives here, it looks like they got some more incentives. That is, if you close between now by the end of the year. And that's only for these 3 models that are currently available for sale. Now, the 3 models that I just mentioned, okay, you actually have the Cottonwood and the one in back of me, which is, I totally forgot the name of the model. So it's not a standing inventory that they are trying to sell. And one thing that I want you to understand is that right now, okay, Richmond American Homes is no longer allowing you to spec out homes, which is kind of horrible because I had a conversation with the salesperson. Well, if you look at Richmond American Homes, they also specialize in higher price point homes. I'm talking about homes that are 4,000 square feet and up. So you have the Roberts model, which is one of my favorite models. It's a single story. It's over 4,000 square feet with a next gen, and it's unbelievable. You also have the Rockwell model too as well. And I asked her, I was like, if I'm buying that type of home, I prefer to spec it out myself. And she says, yes, you're absolutely right. So they may be making some changes in the near future. Now, going to this, okay, incentives must purchase and close before December 31st. Option 1 is a 30-year fix with a buy down FHA or VA at 5%, or if you went conventional, 5.5%. Okay, and it says high balance loans over $766,000, right, at a 5.75% on an FHA and a VA, 6.5% on a conventional. Okay, now you have to keep in mind these homes up here are hitting like literally the high 800s for the Cottonwood model, which I remember before in the past, you can buy the same model for about $450,000 in Cadence. But obviously home pricing has gone up for brand new homes. However, I feel like I cannot justify paying a couple $100,000 more for the piece of dirt. But again, that's just my opinion. You know, Summerlin is a very unique and it's a very desirable location. But being in the industry for so long, I cannot see myself paying almost double or even triple the price for the same type of home. Basically, what you're really paying for is the dirt. Now, options number 2, 30-year fix plus closing costs, 2% of the base price towards closing costs, FHA VA at 5.5%, conventional at 5.9%. High balance loans over 766 at 6.125% on FHA and VA, 7.5 on conventional. Option number 3, the 2-1 buy down that we just talked about, okay? And option number 2 is the 2-1 buy down with a closing cost assistance, basically 2% towards closing costs. So if you do the closing costs, you have FHA at 4.2% on the first year, and then 5.25 on the second, 6.25 on year 3 until the loan is finished. But then you may wonder, why would I do that? Well, because if you feel that rates should actually drop, then at that point, you would refinance. However, I don't know if rates will drop. So the question is, would you rather do the 2-1 buy down and save money on the first year, possibly in the second year, but then pay 6.25%, then try to refinance out of that deal into rates right now where you can actually, believe it or not, get at 5% negotiating with a lot of these builders, because a lot of these builders, what they are doing now is basically they're buying a bulk of loans one time. So what they do, and what I mean by this is that they get together with the bank and they say, hey, look, we're going to spend $40 million for a chunk of money, and we're going to hold on to that money, right? And they're taking that money and they're using it and applying it towards the consumers like yourself for a good buy down rate. So I would probably, instead of doing the 2-1 buy down, I would rather get that fixed rate and try to get it at, 5.5% or at 5.25%. Unfortunately, you're probably going to have to pay for your own closing costs. So you're going to be paying it for the back end or the front end. If you're going to stay in the long term, right now, I would probably end up just paying the closing costs myself and getting the lowest rate as possible and trying to lock in. Okay. Now, qualifications, it says here. 680 credit score on FHA and VA. 780 now on a conventional. You need a 780 now on a conventional to get financing with their lender. Wow. Now, this is for owner occupants, right? The other thing is a minimum down payment, FHA 3.5% and 10% on conventional. Another thing right here, if you are a real estate agent, they are saying that if you bring over a buyer, you're getting 2%. And that's probably going to be 2% of the base price. So keep that in mind. Another thing, earnest money deposits, 2% of the total sales price when financing as a primary residence. Okay. 10% of the base price when financing as a secondary or an investment property. As far as for an investment property, guys, I do not think this makes sense. If it was me, I would not buy this home. However, if you love Summerlin and you love this area and you're willing to pay the price and you're going to stay long term, by all means, then buy it. Okay? Everybody's financial situation is completely different from one person to another. Well, guys, that is pretty much it for this video. If you guys haven't had a chance to subscribe to this channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Also, I would like to apologize. I have not been doing video home tours for some time, and I need to get back on track. I understand. And this is where the accountability is, right? Also, don't forget to check out our second channel too as well, where we do more Las Vegas vlog style. We start to share things about Las Vegas and also my personal life, if you guys are interested. And if you haven't had a chance to subscribe to the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Other than that, until next time, I wish you guys nothing but the best, and be blessed, folks. If you guys want to check out all our video home tours, we have over 1,800 video home tours. Just go ahead and click on this video right here. If you guys are in the market and you want to purchase a home and want to get started, visit lvhomeexperts.com. Scan this QR code right now. Also, if you guys just love real estate and want to get into real estate, go ahead and subscribe to our second channel. Until next time, peace.